Hi Scorpio, thanks for tuning into my channel. Welcome. This will be a 3-card spread, drawing out some messages to see if the person you are previously connected to will come back or will make a presence into your life once again. Now, I want you to think about this person and meditate on them, and we'll see if we can gauge to see if they're returning. So I want you to hold the image of the person in your mind, whether you dated or were close to dating, whether you were in a long-term, short-term relationship, it's been on and off, you've been married to this person. If you're wanting to see if this person will come back, there could be a message here in the cards that could indicate a time frame or what they're feeling or thinking about coming back to you as well. If, however, you'd like a more personalized reading, please feel free to reach out to me directly. I do private readings, and all the information that you require is listed below in the Show More section. Otherwise, this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look and see. Will they come back for Scorpios? Will they return? Will they make a comeback in your life, Scorpio? Okay, some interesting cards here, Scorpio. Let's start off with the High Priestess here. Now, she can often symbolize a prophecy or something that's meant to be, but she can also represent intuition, intuitive thought. She can herald some news as well, or a prophecy. She holds the key to a prophecy here. Now, in regards to the question of this person returning, I sense that there is something that's tied into intuition here somehow, and it's quite an enigmatic message. So this is quite puzzling, I feel. So it's either the way this person, the emotions this person is currently going through, it's either very puzzling, or there's something about intuition here, or maybe there's a message that you need to follow your intuition, because if you feel they're coming back, it could be highly likely that they will return. If you feel it's done and dusted and they're not returning, you're very intuitive. And the fact that the intuition card has come up here, Scorpio, we shouldn't ignore that. We should take that into consideration, because it could herald a message here that whatever your intuition is telling you is a result that's going to come, okay? But look, the High Priestess here also, I almost feel like she's opening up an announcement. Now, she can be seen as a priestess, she can be seen as a seer, she can be seen as the Delphi Oracle, okay, the Vestal Virgins, whatever it is that you want to call her, whatever name you give her, she's a prophetess. And her job is to reveal things that are hidden, reveal things that are mysteries. So something about revealing, or them either coming back or not wanting to come back will be revealed. There's going to be a clear-cut sign, because that's what the High Priestess sends us. So there's going to be a clear-cut sign of whether this person is coming in or whether they're not returning. It's interesting that you have the Three of Cups, which can indicate friendship and friendship circles. So the fact that that has come up can indicate that you might hear of things from this person, either they're wanting or they're not wanting to come back. This person could be asking about you to mutual friends, or talking to you, talking about you to their friends, discussing what you had, discussing where they stand, discussing what they think, you know, seeking the advice of friends, advice, solace, comfort. I think they're actively seeking these things through friends. So friendship circles are coming up around this person, especially if you have mutual friends. This person might ask about you to these friends or people you know. It's something to do about a social circle. Now, these 3 mermaids can also represent the 3 goddesses of fate. Okay? And this is very interesting, because this is a very karmic reading. It's almost like there's a block here, Scorpio. It's not that I can't read or I can't interpret the message, but I sense that it's hidden. The intention is hidden, or it's undecided. It's almost like the fates, you know, the priestesses of fates here. it's undecided whether this person will return or not. So it could be a surprise. I feel like in this deck, the High Priestess leaps in the air and she surprises us. So there could very well be a surprise of whether this person is coming back or not. Or either way, if this person normally comes back, they might surprise you by not returning. If this person hasn't reached out to you as yet and you feel they will, maybe the surprise here is that they will return. Because it's hard to gauge this situation. I mean, there is a potential for you becoming friends or becoming on a more, I guess, civil or platonic level together, because that friendship card is here, where you might see this person and you might become more civil. Maybe there's less bitterness. Maybe the two of you can just remain on that emotional connection, maybe. So maybe that's where the two of you will stand, perhaps. Because the Judgment card is here as well. Maybe there's still a lot of judgment tied into this, Scorpio. Was one of you perhaps more judgmental of the other, or maybe you were both very critical of each other, critical of your ways as people, as lovers, as things you did as individuals. You know, judgment can come in many forms, whether good or bad, and it's connected to here. So it's almost like they could even be still deciding of whether they want to return to you. Judgment is when we need to make a judgment call about a situation. When we're forming an opinion, we're forming an argument. So this is still happening within this person. It could even be still happening on your end. But because I see there's a likelihood of a message, and I don't know if it's a direct message from them or from someone you know, or an intermediary, a friend, maybe talking to them and then coming past to you and saying, look, I just want to let you know this person is thinking about you, or they're doing well. Or because angels are messengers. They carry a message. They're an intermediary. They're the middleman. So the fact that she holds the trumpet here, you know, the angel Gabriel, again, heralding news to get everyone's attention. So I think there's a message here. I don't know if it's coming directly from them. It could even be an intuitive message. Now, I know this is highly spiritual, but it could be like they send you some sort of vibration, or you get a burst of energy through a visual from them, or like a premonition. They're going to come through intuitively more than in the physical. So if they are returning, it's an intuitive return, okay? It's a spiritual return. And in that regard, I think they might be back. They could come back into your, into your memory, into your heart, maybe. With the Judgment card, it can speak of karma as well, yes. But I think for some reason it's enigmatic right now. I think everything is up in the air of whether this person will return or not. So it's a highly metaphysical connection. It's a highly metaphysical reading, actually, because I feel like things are blocked. And there's an indirect message. There's an intermediary. There's someone that's going to act on your behalf, whether it's divine intervention, the gods, the angels, the universe, whether it's a friend intervening on your behalf or their behalf, or for both of you. But there is someone in the middle. There's an intermediary in the middle or the end, of this connection in some regard, at least, Scorpio. So, I mean, I'm a little bit puzzled by this reading, actually. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that are uncovered or untouched or unsaid or not done. So this is why I think things are still up in the air and a little bit scattered. But nonetheless, there is some sort of intuitive message here, and I think you should be getting that quite soon, if not already. So, look, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's given you some sort of clarity here. Thanks so much for tuning in. It really does mean a lot.